All right. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, we got college football. College football Saturday, man. Looking forward to it. Definitely looking forward to it. Um, I don't know about you guys, but I definitely am. Um, we got a big day ahead of us. Recap last night real quick. Uh, it went beautiful. I had a great day yesterday. When it comes to VIP and just our 10K challenge we started yesterday. We move on to the next round today. So we cashed our first play in the 10K challenge. It was Bobby Witt over 1.5 total bases, easy money. Well, actually, he made it a little difficult, but he got 2 hits. But anyway, yeah, yesterday we had the over in the San Jose State game. We had Fitz to go under 4.5 Ks, and then I had Syracuse team total, which did not cash. Um, but overall, a very profitable day. There's a couple tickets that I put in as free bets that smacked as well. Um, so a decent day. Found out last week, man, college football was our bread and butter last week. I hit at an 80% clip last week in college football, which is pretty impressive. So last week, college football is basically what fed us when I did my weekly recap. My weekly recap came out to 11 units. So we we uh, we made 11 units yesterday. So not terrible, not terrible. I mean, not yesterday. During the week. All right. So I'm not going to wait around for people to join at all. I'm too busy this morning. We have a lot to do. It's a big day. So we're going to run through these games that I got for you guys real quick. And yeah, man, so we can get to a bag here. I got some pretty good games lined up for y'all, and I think you guys are going to be just fine with these picks. But if you guys want the plays that I'm on, I already released my 3 unit dog of the day. Well, 3.5 unit dog of the day. I put this bet in last night. If you guys want this play, man, and the rest of my football plays that I'm on, hit me up. I'll give you today's entire VIP and tomorrow's for $5. So you get you get all college football and all NFL tomorrow for $5 for me. So hit me up if you guys want that deal. I'll mention it again at the end. All you have to do is DM me and $5, and I'll give you the full weekend starting today. All right. So I'm going to try to run through this space kind of quick. Like I said, I'm pretty busy. And then we got games coming on at 12 o'clock. But I'm not going to short you guys out at any value. I actually um, wrote down almost everything I wanted to say on paper so I could move through this pretty quickly today for you guys. Um, so let's see what we got, man. Starting off our day, guys, we are going to be. Yep, we got the NC State game. We got NC State taking on Clemson. We got NC State coming in as a 17 and a half point underdog here on the road. We got a total of 17 and a half. I mean, we got a spread of 17 and a half for Clemson here at home, and we got a total of 44. So yeah, I mean, heading to Columbus, Ohio, man. Is not easy. Uh, so you got to hit the big horseshoe here. I mean, no, I'm reading the completely wrong thing. I was like Columbus, Ohio. What the fuck am I talking about? All right, so we got we got Clemson, NC State. All right, so we seen Clemson lose to Georgia already, right? They lost to Georgia. So this is kind of, if you think about it, going against the NC State team that has really not looked good. I can tell you that without even, because I do watch both of these teams. NC State just hasn't looked really good, man. and Death Valley is not really the place where you want to go and play. A lot of people are like in NC State here, and Oliver almost talked me into it, man. He really did. He almost talked me into it, but I don't know if I can do it. I really don't. I think I got to lay the points here with the Tigers. Um, you know, and this is what I wanted to bring up. Not only is I see McCall. There's no McCall, right? So I got that written down here. But the other thing is uh North Carolina State on the road. NC State is not a good road team historically. They have not been a good road team apparently. And like I said, now going into Death Valley, you're already having a really disappointing year. This is kind of a must win for Clemson, if you ask me. You gotta win this game, man. Um, Especially at home. I don't think they're going to take their foot off the gas, and I think that's what a lot of people are worried about. I think a lot of people are worried about, maybe Clemson taking their foot off the gas. The only worry I do have is me and Oliver were talking about this too. NC State does have that dog in them, man. Like, this is a good underdog program. It doesn't matter what sport you're in. NC State is a good underdog program. I just don't think the Tigers are going to let off the gas here. So to start us off, man, I got to lay the points here with Clemson. Give me the Tigers here at home. The next game that I want to talk about is the game that I started to talk about, which is we got Marshall taking on Ohio State. All right, so this is a huge, huge number, people. So we got where's it at? There it is. So we got Marshall at a 39 and a half here, right? We're getting 39 and a half points with Marshall. Ohio State is laying 39 and a half. Obviously, we have no money line options here, and we got a total of 53 and a half in this game, guys. So Marshall, I got to take the points, man. This is what I was saying before. We're heading to Columbus, Ohio, where we're going to the Big Horseshoe, man. And after Ohio State, you know, they're looking good, right? They still, they still dropped in the rankings, which I don't quite understand. I don't understand why they dropped in the rankings. It's something I want to personally look into. But that's one of my notes here is that they dropped in the rankings that I noticed last night. I think the world is going to be eating Buckeye pie today. I really do. I think people are going to be humping up on Ohio State, and they're going to be underestimating the value in this Marshall team. And that's my big thing here. Marshall, we've seen this team beat up on, and I know you guys are going to be like, Plug, Stony Brook ain't good. Grand scheme of things, Stony Brook is not that terrible of a football team. I don't care what anyone says. I looked at their stats last night. They don't even look that terrible. I mean, they have a decent program. I mean, and we seen Marshall beat up on them boys pretty badly. They powered out a cover versus Virginia Tech. I look, this leaves with a total this with a spread this big, guys. It leaves so much room for that backdoor cover that you can have a perfect game being Ohio State. You can have a perfect game, and laying this many points will always leave the door open for a backdoor cover. And I'm sorry, this Marshall team is a scrappy team. And let's not act like uh let's not act like we didn't see throughout the years of Ohio State them drop games exactly like this one. We have seen it plenty of times from Ohio State. There's a reason why Ryan Days is on the hot seat, people. There is a reason why. All right. I just want to put that out there. So Give me the. This ain't a boatload of points. This is a yacht load of points. Give me them. I'm going to take the 39.5 here with Marshall. Call me crazy. But I like Marshall here, y'all. All right. Let's keep it pushing, man. Next game I got on the board for y'all. It looks like we're going to be heading to. Let me see. Let me see. Looks like we're going to be heading to Utah. Looks like we're heading to Stillwater. If I can find the game on, if I can find the game on this one, though, I don't know where it's at. All right, so we have Utah coming in at a damn pick 'em. We gotta pick 'em, guys. So we gotta pick 'em here between OSU and Utah. Going into Stillwater here, Oklahoma, where I mean, honestly, a total of 53.5 sounds about right, but that's even locked up on both sides. Like, am I crazy to say that this could honestly be the Big 12 championship right here? Like, seriously, we could be watching the Big 12 preview right here. This is the preview of the Big 12 championship. I'm calling it now. These are absolutely the front runners in the Big 12 here. Um, Cam Rising already out. My man's already injured. I mean, come on, man. Already banged up. We're in week 4. We rarely, which now the line's flipped. The line's flipped, by the way. But we rarely see Utah, or not Utah, fuck Utah. We rarely see, right, ranked teams like this in a game like this. You rarely see the road team favored. Rarely. Utah opened up as a favorite, and I think it's validated. And I mean that is just through college football, guys. Normally, games like this, you will not see the road team favored, and obviously, people are jumping on Oklahoma State here, and I think it's the wrong move. Utah is the more well-rounded, better team, in my opinion. They have a solid team. Wilson looks good, man. He looks good. And we just seen OSU. Here's my biggest thing with them. They just let Arkansas eat. I mean, they feasted off of this Oklahoma State defense, man. Arkansas did whatever they wanted whenever they wanted. And I'm sorry, man. I think the Utes win this game outright. This, like I said, Utah opened up as a road favorite in a game like this for a reason. They are just the more well-rounded, better team. I know going into Stillwater is not easy, man. This is going to be a tough place, tough crowd. So is a lot of college football stadiums. So I don't think Utah is going to be too intimidated. I think they're up for the challenge. Give me the Utes in this one, man. I'm going to take the money line at a -110. They win this game outright. Like I said, I think the public's going to be on OSU here today. All right, let me see what we got next. So it looks like we got. I forgot to put the. It's all right. We'll just go over it. I forgot to put the. We are going to go over the Notre Dame game. So my bad, guys. I was leaning on my keyboard and it fucked my DraftKings all up. All right, so we got. If I can find it now. I'm a mess this morning, y'all. I really am. I am a mess this morning. Blah, blah, blah. I can't find it, bro. I cannot find this Notre Dame game. All right, I want to go off the lines here because I can't find it. I don't know why I cannot find it, bro. Where the fuck is it? All right, I'm going off of this one. All right, so we got. Actually, I can't because I didn't. Oh my god, I didn't write it down, bro. I don't think the Notre Dame game is up on DraftKings right now. Maybe they took it down because I cannot find a Notre Dame line to save my life. I thought it was at 3 o'clock. Am I tripping, man? I don't know. All right, let me look on something else. So I have Notre Dame as 27 and a half in my book. So we're going to go off of that. And I'm guessing the spread's probably around 46, 47, somewhere around there. So we got Notre Dame laying 27 and a half points here. I mean, guys, going to South Bend, Indiana. All right, bro, we have Notre Dame versus the Red Hawks. Guys, I'm sorry. You know, this could be a big number for some. I don't think it is in a situation like this. After losing to Northern Illinois and now playing another MAC team, do y'all really think Notre Dame, college football itself, Notre Dame is really going to lose to another MAC team this year? No. I think them losing to Northern Illinois, and we've seen it in the Purdue game, guys. We've seen it in the Purdue game. Notre Dame was locked in. This team is serious. I think this team can march up and down the field on Miami, Ohio, if they don't get in their own way. If they go out there and play Notre Dame football and don't get in their own way and don't try to make shit difficult and they just play their game, there is no reason why Notre Dame is not going to win this game by 6 touchdowns. No reason why. And that's exactly what I think. I think they should absolutely destroy this team with no problem. I'm laying the points with Notre Dame here. It's a no-brainer for me. Yeah. Give me Notre Dame in this one, guys. All right. Next game we got on the board. Let me see if I can find it first before we you know, bring it up. Because obviously I can't find shit on DraftKings today. All right, next game we got Tennessee. We got Tennessee taking on Oklahoma. So in this game, man, I've been back and forth. I've been back and forth like a mofo in this game. I actually don't think I have a background for this one, guys. Yeah, I don't. Sorry, I don't have a background for this one. So you guys get football. All right. The show will be better next week. I promise. I'll be more prepared for it. So you guys might not like this pick. I was on Tennessee at first. I really was, but I think I gotta switch sides here. You know, and I did it yesterday too, man. You know, at first I was on Nebraska, guys, and you know, this just shows that I kind of know a little bit of what I'm talking about. I don't mean to pat myself on the back, but you know, when I talk about lines all the time, I'm not just blowing smoke up your ass. Like I really do know what I'm talking about when it comes to reading lines and just like when I tell you guys that the lines like can talk to you, the lines can tell you a story. I truly mean that, man. And maybe it's just me, the way I see them. But you know, yesterday that line for Illinois told me a whole story, and you will rarely see me go back on my write-ups. But that's exactly what I did yesterday, and I told everyone. You know, I put it in my write up channel in the Discord. I said, guys, listen, I know I do these articles, a day or two before. Um, and yes, obviously sometimes they're subject to change. And that was one of them. I had to switch my side yesterday. Um, the line movement told me everything I needed to know that Illinois was going to win that game outright. And, that's exactly what I said. It was an Illinois spot after I seen that line movement. And sometimes that's all it takes, man. You can really get a lot out of lines. And this one is kind of speaking to me. Okay. So you got OU here. We're in Norman, Oklahoma, right? Uh, OU's at home, getting they're getting 7 points in this game against Tennessee. So normally, week 4, college football normally, right, for Oklahoma, they would have played, 3 cupcakes already. Now, being a member of the SEC, they have to step up their game now. And now you got Tennessee. I mean, you know, this Tennessee team, man, they've had a pretty easy schedule, I would say. But this Tennessee team never has an easy schedule. This is not an easy game for Tennessee. This is actually going to be a very tough game for Tennessee. And I'm not saying that because stats or nothing like that. Because if you look on paper, Tennessee stats like the damn board. They like the board. Okay. And, everyone is talking about Tennessee. Everyone is loving Tennessee right now. And that's where I'm coming in with the line. So not only has this line not barely moved, where I can almost guarantee you that a mass amount of the handle is going to be on Tennessee. But it moved a half a point in favor of Oklahoma, where I can almost guarantee you that all the money is going to be on Tennessee in this game. The public, the sharps, I don't care who you are. The money is going to be on Tennessee in this game because they have just played so well. Now, the Sooner, like they haven't seen a team like the Sooners yet this year. And when you go to Norman, you're going to get look, Oklahoma's going to get all the calls today at home. It's just what happens. All right. The refs are going to be on Oklahoma's side. That is a huge plus to have in your pocket in any college football games. When you know, when you know that certain stadiums just gives you the flag, well, And this is one of them, man. When you go to Norman, you better believe Tennessee is not going to get no calls go their way. They're just not. And I really I love Tennessee. I do. I love this team. And so does so many other people now. And that's just my problem. So, you know, I did go back and forth on this one. Guys, honestly, Oklahoma might win this game outright. They might. You can't tell me this is not a game that would it really shock you if Oklahoma won this game outright? No. I mean, it shouldn't. It really shouldn't. This is still a really good football program, man. If they could slow this defense down, that's my big problem. I don't know who on Oklahoma is going to stop Lima Lave. I just don't. And that was my whole thing here. But with this line just steady sitting where it's at, and then to even move in favor of Oklahoma, I mean, Jesus, man, that it makes zero sense to me. 0 cents. So it's really telling me we've seen action like this with lines. Like I said, on the Illinois game last night, we've seen it last week in a couple games where the home dog, won outright. I mean, you just gotta watch, man. Watch these lines during the week, and you'll see that a lot of them are different numbers, but they move the same way. And They just have different numbers. But when they move the same way and they have the same outcomes, it normally trends together. So I'm gonna stick with the here, man. I'm gonna see what this line does by game time. It's a 7:30 game, so we have time. I'm thinking more towards game time. We should be really seeing this line jump back in favor of Tennessee. If we don't see this line move in favor of Tennessee, we really know that this is going to be an Oklahoma spot. So as of right now, give me the Sooners plus the 7.5 in this one. Maybe sprinkle the money line depending on the line movement towards kickoff. All right. Next game we have. I got. It looks like I got. Why don't I have this game written down neither? Man, I really messed up today's card for y'all. I apologize. There's a couple games that I want to talk about that I just don't have written down, man, which is crazy. All right, so let's talk about this one. I promise next week's show is going to be so much better. So much better. I'm finally starting to learn how to use all this too. You guys see I'm getting a little more creative. I don't even have a background for the Texas game. Unbelievable. All right, so we got ULM taking on Texas. Um, so we got ULM taking on Texas here. ULM's getting 44.5 points. Texas is laying 44.5. We got a total of 53.5 here. I'm going to keep it simple. ULM, y'all know what that usually stands for, right? You lose money. When you bet this team, you lose money, man. But do we stick to it? That's what the old heads always used to say, man. Old heads used to say back in college football, man. When I was first learning betting, ULM, man, it did not matter what sport it was in college. ULM is a team you bet on, you lose money. Plain and simple. That's what they always said. I grew up betting, hearing that, and when I seen it today, and I was like, I have to back ULM here. That was the first thing that popped up in my head, man. I mean, dude, it was old guy Chip telling me, bro, don't do it. ULM, you're gonna lose money, man. So I don't know if I do it. Do I follow his advice? I don't know. I think it's too many points. We know yours was favored to win the Heisman, right? Yours was favored to win the Heisman, but now steps in big old Arch. I mean, this guy is everything that he was hyped up to be. You can't tell me, you cannot tell me that this guy does not look ready. I mean, Jesus Christ, limited playing time, and I already became a fan. Like he just has it, man. Like it would not, bro. He should honestly go and try to grab a contract with the Panthers real quick. I think he might get it. He looks NFL ready, people. Like, I'm serious. Like, someone sign Arch up for the Panthers, man. Let's see what happens. Like, let's fucking get it. Like, this guy will probably go in there and take them to the playoffs. I mean, seriously, this guy is ready, man. And he looks good. But it's the same thing we were talking about in that Marshall game. This is a lot of points, guys. You know? And now does Texas have the ability to come in here and run all over them? Absolutely. Absolutely they do. But to cover a number like this, I think ULM has enough fight in them where they can honestly put up enough points to get the backdoor cover. Okay? To cover a spread like this, man, you are going to have to either hold ULM to no points at all, which I don't see happening, or you're going to have to probably put up, probably a good 70, 75 points, honestly, to cover this spread against ULM. That's the way I see it. Arch hit the main media stream And like I said, everyone fell in love with this guy, and Texas is going to be a huge, huge play today for a lot of people, even laying this big number. And it just leaves a lot of room for the dog to come in the back door. As we talked about before, it's no difference here. Am I excited to watch Texas run all over ULM? Absolutely. Do I think they cover? No, I don't. I just want people to be careful and be cautious. Just know when you're laying these big spreads, you always have room for upset on the cover because the back door is always, always wide open. All right. Next game. We have, which I do have a banner for, and I do have a thing for. We have Baylor taking on Colorado. You see how smooth that went right there? That's how all of next show is going to be. I might even have like something more decked out. But I'm telling y'all, man, I'm getting there. I'm getting there, people. All right, just work with me. Keep showing up, and I'm gonna keep making this shit better for everyone. This show is went to shit though, but the picks are fire. I'm telling y'all. All right, so we got Baylor heading into Colorado. We're heading to Boulder. So we got another pick 'em basically. Colorado is favored here, laying 1 point, minus 115 on the money line. Baylor getting a point, minus 105 on the road. You got a total of 51 and a half. I mean, guys, uh, lock in here, okay? And just hang on, buckle up, especially if you're a Colorado fan, because I am a hater. I don't care if you could call me a hater all you want, about hating on, Shador and Prime and Colorado. It ain't necessarily Colorado that I have a problem with. I think this is a good football team. I think Shador is a good quarterback, you know, but I think this team has major, major issues. Okay. And I think their priorities are off the field. Their priorities have nothing to do with football. And this is why this team is not going to win more than 4 games this season. And I stand on that. Colorado is not a balanced football team. They are not a good coach team. Prime is not a good college coach. He is not, man. Now, you look at Colorado, they're taking on Baylor. And then, once again, I really think that they lose this game outright. I mean, seriously. Uh, I think the wrong team is just completely favored here. I don't care. I said before, guys. It's very, very hard to get teams like this on the road to be favored, and that was my whole point in that Utah game. Right? It's expected Colorado to be favored here. It shows a lot that they're only favored by 1 point. Because Boulder is not that serious. It's just not. Colorado is not that serious. They're just not. They care about more about being on national TV, the media headlines. Um, you know, eh, it's just what it is. I mean, look at last week, Colorado State, right? What happened? Shador didn't shake the dude's hand, right, or something like that. And then he started talking shit. I mean, bro, what do you want people to say? Like, what do you think that's fucking cool, bro? Like, no, it's not. Bro, that would have never happened when old buddy was at Colorado. That kind of shit would have never fucking happened, bro. Never. But with Prime, it's a free for all, man. And to not have any, respect for your opponent like that just goes on to what I've been saying this whole time. Um, you know, and bro, you didn't even it. You won against a team. It's not a non-power four, a non-power four team. Colorado State. Let's fucking ass slap and go to the locker room and celebrate. I mean, come on, man. I think Baylor is going to crush them. I think Baylor is absolutely going to run up and down this field and rip them apart today. You know, and I love the fact that Colorado got that cover. I love the fact that Colorado got that win. Why? Because now it gives us value to just fade them once again. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. You're going to give me plus money to fade this team. I'm taking it. I'm taking the alt line. I think we ladder this shit. Okay. This Colorado game, uh, this Colorado team and these Colorado games have been won and lost on the line. Plain and simple. They have been won and lost on the line. Man, we seen Baylor. We seen Baylor. First of all, I think Baylor's defense, bro. You guys think that Sanders is going to have a chance in the pocket? We seen Baylor hold Utah, okay? Utah to 170 rushing and 122 passing. Like, come on, man. They got a few sacks as well. I think they got 3 or 4 sacks against Utah. What do you think they're going to do against this team? There's going to be no answers. Look, I don't even really understand why Miranda's on the hot seat for Baylor. Because he is. I like him. He's a good coach, bro, for Baylor. You know, Colorado is simply out coached here. I mean, seriously. And like I said, y'all could say it's you know, it's hate all you want. It's not. It's not hate. What I'm speaking is facts. And that's all there is to it, man. You know? Like, it's just when it comes down to character, it's just not there, man. Integrity is just not there, you know? And that's kind of stuff character, integrity, identity, all that is needed on the football field as well. And there's a lot of tension going on with this team. And with all that ass slapping, beating Colorado State, and all that celebrating and all that, man, come on, bro. You guys are about to get beat at home by Baylor. And I'm telling y'all it's going to happen. Give me Baylor here big. Lay the 6.5. I think they win this game outright, no problem. All right, last game of the day, and then I'm going to get you guys up out of here. We are going to Looks like we're heading back to Utah. We're heading back to Utah, guys. We have. Do I have this game? Yes, I do. All right. Oh, guys, I did have the Texas game for y'all. I'm tripping. I promise. Next show is going to be better. All right. We have K State, and they are taking on BYU. All right. So, love this game here, guys. I really do. I love this game. We got BYU coming in as a 7-point underdog at home. We got Kansas State laying 7 points in this game. We got a total of 49.5. Man, you got to give me the Mormons. I am 110% back in BYU here. This is an absolute gem. I love this play. Let's look at this game, man. Right? BYU, I'm actually impressed with this team. I am impressed. They have been good. You can't tell me they have not. I mean, they went to Wyoming, right? And I mean, they did what they wanted. They threw for over 300 yards. They rushed for 140 yards on the ground. I mean, versus a good team. And this is not an easy place to play at all. You can sleep on the Mormons if you want. K State got a lot of calls last week. And this is another home team, just like we were talking about Oklahoma. This is another home team that gets all the calls. Look at Arizona last week. K State got every single call in their favor. Every single one. That's not going to happen this week. Payback's a bitch. Because I'm telling you, man, BYU is just one of them places where you are going to see a shit load of flags. A shitload. You always do. And they are always in favor of BYU. And if I'm wrong, please tell me. But I know I'm not. I watched enough. I know BYU. This is a good team. This is a very, very tough building to play in. Uh, BYU normally, their O line, their D line are normally monsters, absolute monsters. I think it's going to be a real problem for K State tonight. Give me BYU outright on the money line here. I think they get shit done. It's a little risky, so be careful. I love it personally love it, but give me BYU here on the money line, man. That's all I got for y'all today. Um, Games are starting in an hour. I hope you guys, sincerely, I hope you guys enjoy your weekend. Like I told you guys before, if you guys want to come and join the winning team, man, hit me up. We just started yesterday off really well. You know, I'm feeling it this week, man. I really am. If you guys want to get on board, I'll give you my entire weekend VIP for $5. If you want to get on long term, $100 all NFL season, and that's full access to everything. Soccer with Takeoff, basketball and football with Oliver, and then obviously all my plays included, all NFL season, all sports, $100. Takeoff right now, I just got notified. Takeoff is sweeping soccer right now, absolutely dominating soccer the last 3 days. I mean, it's ridiculous, man. Um, I'm telling y'all, get on board. We have about 40. We have less than 40 members right now. We have 37, and we get no complaints, guys. These guys, all of our members, re-sign back up with us. I know we're not no big flashy Discord, but I'm telling y'all, man, there is these are the kind of discords like ours, like the Alice Sports Ventures, that is not noticed, man. That is just, kept in the dark and really hated on by a lot of people for no reason. These are the ones you want to get into. And there's quite a few of them out there, but there's none like we are. We are a good team, man. And just like any team, you go through growing pains. You go through finding out who's really dedicated, who's really not. People think they're entitled to stuff. Other people's are just there to help you and help you grow, and that's what makes it good, man. And, that's what our team boiled down to. The people that are seriously just dedicated and really are here to make people money. And that's what we do on a daily basis, man. Um, you know, Obviously we got the website free. Our YouTube's free. My show is free every day. It's really not all about us making money. We like doing this. We like giving out sports content. But when it comes to our VIP, even if our members don't take it as serious as we do, we take it serious. Yes, all this is plays. These are all leans that I give you a lot of the time, unless said otherwise. Um, but VIP is really where, you guys can make some serious money with us. I highly advise you guys, if you're on the fence about it, you know, perfect opportunity is, try the weekend pass for $5, or even buy the month. And for new members, my month is always guaranteed your money back. If some reason you do not like my service by the end of the month, even if we had a 50 unit month, and you tell me, plug, I don't like your service, bro, I'll send you your money back I mean, it's that simple. I will always send you your money back, and no hard feelings, man. We just part ways, you know? Um, I always have that offer for you. So it's really no risk, man. You just put out the $30. If you don't like it, you let me know and I'll send it back. Obviously, you can't join the VIP again, but I mean, if it's not for you, it's not for you, you know? So yeah, man, we got many options. I do wish I seen more people signing up, because it's been tough lately. It has been. We're blessed to have the people we have in VIP that continue to sign up, month after month. But finding new people anymore is tough, you know, and it's the economy. It's tough out there, and I understand. But that's more reason why to invest with serious people making money, you know, because that's what we're doing, man. We are making money. And if you stick to the plan and you stick to our VIP, you will see profit every month. And I know a lot of members don't do that. But if you do, if you can find that discipline within yourself and you can follow us play by play, unit by unit, you guys see our recaps every month. They're in the Discord every week, every month. They're winning months, man. They're winning weeks. Yes, we're always there's always going to be losing days. There's always going to be losing weeks. There's always going to be losing months. It comes with the game. The trick is to make more winning months happen than losing. It's that simple. And we've done a really good job at that, man. So, you know, it's about the bigger picture here. You know, don't look at it day by day, man. We go month by month, and you know, it's a really good system to work by. All right, guys. Sorry for the big spiel at the end. I promise next week's show is going to be a lot better. All right. I'm starting to get this down a little bit, as you guys see. I've been working on, you know, stuff like this right here. You know, like putting up the games we talked about. I'm working on a bunch of different stuff with the show. I'm getting better with the editing. You guys got to understand that it's so hard for me because there is so much stuff that goes on behind the scenes with streaming that I really didn't realize that it was this tough, right? You have to control everything. I mean, I got three screens, man. I got three screens, and it's me doing everything on top of hosting. I need a co-host. I need a co-host. And I don't want to go back into a partnership or business with anyone. Anyone, man. Besides the two guys that I'm working with right now. I trust no one, and I'm not going back to it. I just have to find a better way to do this. You know, to make it more efficient for me. Uh, Maybe if I find someone outside of Twitter, maybe that could work. But as of right now, I just got to make do. But believe me, I do want to co-host. It will make the show go a lot smoother, and it will be a lot more enjoyable for you guys because then you'll have the banter back and forth. So believe me, I'm going to be looking, man. I'm working on a lot of stuff to make Plug Talk better, you know. But word of mouth is the best way for you guys to help me grow the show, man. Just help me, you know, help me grow the show. You guys show up every day. You're much a part of this show as I am. All right. So help me grow it, man, so we could keep it up. All right, guys, enjoy your day. Like I said, you want them picks, man? You want that VIP? Hit me up. Don't miss out. We're going to have a winning day. And then we got NFL to tackle tomorrow. It's going to be a big weekend, man. Count on it. Let's make tonight a winning one, guys. I appreciate all y'all, man. Thanks for showing up. And I will see you guys tomorrow for NFL. I'm not sure if I have a I don't know who's coming on tomorrow. They didn't verify yet, but I might have someone coming on the show for NFL tomorrow. They did not verify yet, though. So we'll see what happens there. Also, on our YouTube channel, uh, the college football edition of Weekend Warriors is out. It was released last night. So if you guys want to go check out me and Oliver's plays on the Weekend Warrior College edition, it's out. The NFL edition of Weekend Warriors will drop probably around 8 o'clock tonight for the NFL tomorrow. So make sure you guys go subscribe to the YouTube, the Outlet Sports Ventures, um, and set the notifications because we drop live plays on there every day. We're doing the 10K challenge right now on TikTok. You can find us at the Outlet SV on TikTok. 10K challenge is going on right now. I'm doing it in the Discord and on TikTok, and they also get uploaded to the YouTube. So we are putting all of our content besides our articles. Everything is on the website, but we are trying to wrap everything into the YouTube basket as well. So you can find almost everything we do content wise on our YouTube when it comes to video production. All right, guys, have a great day. I appreciate all y'all, man. Um, Good luck with your bets. You guys got any questions, please hit me up. My DMs are always open. Yeah, good luck with your bets. Let's make tonight a winning one. And I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning for NFL Sunday. All right, guys, let's get it.